All right, guys, how's it going? Here I am, sat in the dark with just a light on. How committed am I to you? I could be kicked back now outside in the Mediterranean sun, having a beer, chilling and all that. But here I am, sat inside under a light. It's absolutely pissing down outside, if I'm completely honest with you. But instead of kicking back in the lounge, here I am wanting to talk to you, to give you a heads up about this. Well, not Alexander Isak, but kind of that article right there, right, on The Athletic. Now, The Athletic is not known for speculative writing. So if you see something quoted from The Athletic, you often think, ooh, that would be bullshit, maybe. Might be a bit of propaganda in there, depending on the journalist, but it's not known for clickbait, if you like. So I'm going to read to you, excuse me, I'm not very well at the moment, but I'm fighting on. Right, I'm going to read to you three. Let me just clear my notifications off here because I'll probably show you my my phone, and I don't want you to see my Grindr notifications. I don't want to out myself. Fucking heard that video I did before. Anyway, so Anfield sector. I want you to I'm going to show you it just so you know I'm not making porkies. There it is. All right, Anfield sector. It says new. Senior figures at Liverpool greatly appreciate Alexander Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target a number 9 Anfield sector. Right. Next one. Anything Liverpool. Right. I'm going to show you it again in case you don't believe me. Okay. Anything Liverpool. Senior figures at Liverpool greatly appreciate Alexander Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target a number 9. Same as before. Right. One more, una más. Anfield edition, okay? They start with the Athletic FC, because that gives it like a bit more like, ooh, right? And here it is, right? You see it there, right? You can see it. I have to turn it like that because of the reflection. But this is what it says. Senior figures at Liverpool greatly appreciate Alexander Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target a number 9. So those three accounts, just three, I've literally put in at the top senior figures at Liverpool because I knew what I was looking for, and it's come up with those accounts, right? And there are more, I could give you more, but you've probably heard of those accounts, right, when it comes to churning out Liverpool news, okay? So, senior figures at Liverpool greatly appreciate Alexander Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target a number 9. So, for anyone that doesn't follow everything, and I do that for you, right? First of all, they mentioned The Athletic, which I think gives it a bit of oomph, right? I mean, if it said Team Talk, Give Me Sport, something like that, you'd be like, yeah, right, whatever. Okay? So that gives it strength. And it just mentions Liverpool, doesn't it? And senior figures greatly appreciate Alexander Isak. Right. But now we're going to go to the actual article that it's from, on The Athletic here, right? And I am going to read out to you exactly what it said. Well, I'm going to focus on the Liverpool, and then I'm going to add a little bit more that they left out. Senior figures, you remember that bit, don't you? Yeah? Senior figures at Liverpool also. That's the word they missed out, also. Because using the word also, if you read this out on a tweet, senior figures at Liverpool also greatly appreciate Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target at number 9. You'd be left thinking, also. Well, who else is there then? What do you mean? But they left out the word also to make it sound just like Liverpool, which gives it more excitement and more engagement to people that maybe don't pay for The Athletic, right? I do pay for The Athletic, but I heard this thing, right? Someone said to me, a friend of mine, right? I don't want to be a grass, but he said if you get a URL from The Athletic or The Times or anything like that and copy and paste it into a website called archive.ph, the second box down, he said, I've got a good memory. He said, if you paste it in, it opens these up and you can read them for free. It's true. That's what he said. I've never tried it. I've got a true fucking subscription there. So if you're from The Athletic, look up my details. All right, anyway. So my point here is they missed the word out. They just forgot to include the word also. And those 3 tweets I've read to you are just one of fucking loads, right? So that spreads like wildfire. Now, if you only read that, it sounds like The Athletic have published an article about Liverpool's interest in him. But they left out the word also. And they also left out this around it as well. Arsenal and Arteta's long-term admiration remains, and their need for a centre-forward is acute. Chelsea inquired about Isak last June when Newcastle were racing to comply with PSR, and they still like him. Senior figures at Liverpool also greatly appreciate Isak's talents, and with Darwin Núñez's future uncertain, they are set to target a number 9. Barcelona's priority is to sign a long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski, and Deco, their sporting director, is a big fan of Isak's goal scoring and his versatility given he can play on the left. So suddenly you've gone from an article at The Athletic, which must be writing about Liverpool's interest in Isak, to also having 3 of the clubs name dropped in the same sentence and paragraph. Now, you might think, don't, man, why? What does it matter? It matters because I think that the way that they change things gives it more strength. Would you not agree with that? And also saying athletic is a little bit vague because the journalist is Chris Watt or whatever, I don't know how to pronounce that name, who is, from my understanding, reports on North East football and Newcastle, so he's your Newcastle man. But saying the athletic might make some people think, oh, Ornstein must have said something, you know? So I just think maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I try to help people, you know, like that follow my stuff here. And I think that when I see things like that, am I spitting? When I see things like that, when I read things like that, I don't initially dismiss it as bullshit because how do I know? All right? So I see it and I think, that's quite a statement there, isn't it? So I then go and try and find it or where it's come from. So it said The Athletic. So I spend a bit of time trying to find it, skim through the entire article, and there it is. And much to my disappointment, it isn't as strong as it may sound. And that, whether you can agree with me or not with this, just putting out that one little thing and they all do it, gives people hope and maybe thinks, oh, our interest is actually maybe more stronger than we think. And we're led down that path. Now, I'm not saying our interest in him isn't genuine. Would Liverpool sign him? Yeah, of course they'd sign him, all right? They are looking for a replacement for Darwin Núñez, but they're only going to sign him at the right price. You would agree with that, right? But the way that some of them make it sound, they're making it sound like the link of the possibility is stronger. So why am I telling you this? Because I just don't want you to be disappointed if you really hope that it happens. If you think I'm just being pedantic or stupid or whatever, fine. Tell me in the comments. If you tell me in the comments, no, don't this, you know, I see nothing wrong with what they're doing, then maybe I've got it wrong. But I'm also a supporter too. And I read it and think, oh, that, you know, they're saying that Liverpool, you know, really interesting. It's coming from the Athletic. That sounds quite good, quite promising. But leaving out words, leaving out context of other football clubs. So in other words, there's multiple clubs and it weakens what they're doing, I think, anyway. And yeah, that's it. Let me know. If you tell me, I will measure the response in the comments. If you say, no, you're spot on, Dunk, actually, yeah, with what you're saying, that's how it could come across, then I'll continue updating you on things like that. But if you tell me I'm just being stupid or picking at things, then I'll still fucking do it. It is pissing down out there. I'm sat here in my little workspace here. I don't know why I'm working so late today. I think it was, you know, the video I did earlier, the Spanish newspaper review video today. I had a coughing fit during. I'm just not very well at the moment, and I coughed once. And if you watch that video, you'll see all the different splits in it. It took me fucking ages to do that. I can't believe it. Move to Spain, they said. It'd be lovely out there on the Mediterranean. It's absolutely pissing down. It's pitch black outside, and it shouldn't be. But never mind, we only get 40 days of rain. It's like being back in Yorkshire. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Do you appreciate me, like, you know, just working all out for you? Or have I wasted my fucking time? Listen, if you appreciate the video, whether you agree with me or not, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee or a beer, well, it's cider really, it's the weekend, then you can hit the super thanks button, the love heart under the video, and I will give a shout out to you tomorrow on my morning briefing on my other YouTube channel, youtube.com/Duncan. The link is in the video description. It should flash up on the screen at some point. and I'll tell everyone how fucking ace you are. If you don't see the love art, there's no excuses. There's links in my video description as well. Have a great weekend, although I might be back in a minute because I think I might have something else to tell you.